What do you find beautiful?
Like, hmm, that's a tricky question. Like, if you say vaguely, that could mean anything.
Right. Like it's intentional. Like answer it the best you can.
Like, I would say, because I'm a very social person and I'm very social, like, I would say just a good relationship with someone is something very beautiful because that could really improve your life in the long run. That's what I would say is very beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
Obliviousness.
Wow, that is interesting. That's interesting. You want to expand on that a little bit more?
Like, sometimes it's better to just not know something happened. And sometimes it's like nice to see like people that are oblivious to things. 'Cause sometimes being oblivious to something is easier than really knowing what's happening or what happened.
What do you find beautiful?
That is a very difficult answer to, or question to answer. Both, if a person, in a sense, is both, genuine and trustworthy in of itself. Like, I personally don't give a shit about how people look like. I've always been the, as long as your personality's decent, then yeah, sure, whatever.
What do you find beautiful?
You see, I don't actually think anyone's beautiful. There's no beautiful, there's no pretty, there's no ugly. It's just everyone is just normal. So everyone to me is beautiful, I guess.
What do you find beautiful?
What would I personally? Honestly, everything. I find everything and anything beautiful. But generally saying it's just, for example, I think you're beautiful, you're cool.
Thank you.
Everyone can be beautiful. It all depends on a perspective of other people's minds. Beauty is extremely subjective. Like, for example, let's just take movies, for example. The nerdy girl, always frowned upon. Like, the nerdy girl, everyone hates her. She's the one that just gets cast aside and nicknamed the outcast. For me, I would approach them and I'd befriend them and I'd always be like, you're beautiful. Everyone's beautiful in their own way. Whether you're crazy stupid or not, it's just, everything's beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
Do I find beautiful? Seeing people that have completely giving up on life finally find their smile, like the one thing that makes them happy. It always makes me smile too, because it's like they get hope back again, and it's always such a nice thing to see. As a person has gone through a lot of shit, I know how it feels to find that one person or thing that makes you smile and always happy.
What do you find beautiful?
Consciousness itself. The fact that I'm here, being, and we're two souls essentially interacting, whether or not we actually have a spiritual soul or not. I still think it's quite profound.
Agreed.
There's so much things that are beautiful, but the first thing that came in my head, at least for now, would be the beauty in architecture. Just like the way that each country and society builds and decorates their buildings. I think it's really unique and beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
I find God's love beautiful, and how He takes care of all of us every second of our moment, every day of our life, in all these small ways that you don't really notice. But He's always there, and He's always taking care of me, even when I don't think He's there. And every time I'm giving up hope, He always saves me and redeems me and restores me into a place even better than the last. And every time my heart gets broken, He fills the cracks with the Holy Spirit. And now I've just become closer and closer to Him. And through this love and faith, I'm very in love with life, because I'm in a constant state of surrender because of His continuous presence and power in my life.
What do you find beautiful?
Personally, I find charisma beautiful. It's kind of weird. It kind of sounds weird now, but I like it when I'm uplifted by other people. I like it when someone is a good leader. I don't know. It's always the type of person I've been attracted to. I find that respectable, I guess.
What do you find beautiful, friend?
Brilliance.
What do you find beautiful?
Well, I really find anything beautiful. Like, anybody can be beautiful in a way. You don't got it's not about appearance. It's about what's deep inside of you. Like me, I only attract people, like I only like go to people who are kind, nice, and outgoing. Like they care for others, not just about yourself. Like selfish people, like it's kind of iffy with selfish people, but like I find beauty in people who care for others, because then everyone else is happy, and that's a beautiful thing when everyone's happy.
What do you find beautiful?
This is like something that's I feel like is kind of objective, kind of circumstantial. But if it's like outdoor wise, like something that I find beautiful as an awestruck, I think just something that's either a great feat of architecture, something crazy that's built by somebody, or it's just full on just pure nature. I think that's beautiful. If it's a person, what I find the most beautiful in somebody is just like being themselves. If I can see that somebody's just being truthful to like themselves, who they are, I think that's very beautiful. If I see like hints of them being reserved for some reason, then it's they're gonna do what they're gonna do, but it's not as beautiful, I would say.
What do you find beautiful?
I find life is beautiful. I find that waking up is beautiful. Having family and friends is beautiful. Having the ability to live is beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
I find like things beautiful that is different, that is not something extraordinary, like not what other people would say it's beautiful, like basic things.
What I find beautiful, I think honesty in a good soul. But what I mean by a good soul means somebody who's genuinely caring, somebody who's willing to sacrifice and put stuff to the side and wants to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like people who are willing to make the next person smile despite how bad they may be feeling.
What is it that you find beautiful?
Anything that causes joy in any form. Like, I think feelings can be beautiful. I think things can be beautiful because of what they make you feel. Like, beauty is everywhere. And I actually studied this when I was little, like younger. The difference between what's like beautiful and what's pretty. You can see beauty in, you can see, I don't want to seem weird, but you can see some type of beauty in like pain or suffering. If you look at the statue La Pietà, I don't know how it is in English, but La Pietà, that has like Holy Mary holding Jesus dying, like on her arms. That is beautiful. It's sad. It's like you feel no joy, but you see you can feel what the statue wants you to feel, and it's just the aura around it is just something different.
What is it that you find beautiful?
What I find beautiful is the way how people interact with other people, in terms of example, like with family, or seeing a sibling, or cousin, or anything in that matter. Just enjoying life, and just everyone just having a good time. Yes, there are ups and downs, but I think that's also part of the beauty of us just being human beings and able to feel emotions.
What is it that you find beautiful?
I find kind-heartedness very beautiful. If a person is really kind and has a good heart, I find that really beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
Beautiful. When it comes to people, I find beautiful the combination with black hair and blue eyes. Although every person is beautiful in their own way. When it comes to colors, I love the cold colors like purple and blue. So I love the auroras.
What do you find beautiful?
Honestly, nature, I guess. Like, I live around trees and all that. I often see like mooses, deers, and all that. Those like everywhere around me.
What do you find beautiful?
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that really is big. There's a lot of things that are beautiful. I mean, the simplest answer is life itself, right?
because I don't think anyone is inherently bad, right? I think suffering, while a big problem, can be beautiful. Like when you think of like a flower growing in a wasteland, you know, that's kind of what I picture suffering to be like, because we grow a lot from those kinds of experiences. I think that the human condition is probably the most beautiful thing.
What do you find beautiful?
So what I find beautiful is like, I just love nature a lot. It's basically the reason why I just like keep working as a farmer. It's like, it's just nature, the fucking green fields, the forest, and like the wind just like catching everything beautifully, and fucking flowers, of course, in spring. That's basically why I love spring so much. It's like the beautiful time where everything is just blossoming. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. It's basically like what I love about nature. And I find like otherwise beautiful is, you know, like the girl I love. Like I just can't keep. I keep like seeing her every day. Not seeing her basically, but you know, pictures and stuff. I see her every day. I just like I just love her so much. She's really beautiful. That's what I find really beautiful.
What do you find beautiful?
Man, this really is a vague question. What do I find beautiful? I guess the beauty of life, honestly. Regardless of what life it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's the life of, like, you know, nature, animals, plants, you know, like the beauty of, like, you know, humans being born, that is what I find beautiful. To sum it down into one word, I find creation beautiful.
I would say beautiful is something that is not the norm. If it breaks the mold, in even some of the smallest ways, there's beauty there. There's beauty in simple, there's beauty in complex, but honestly, the unusual makes me happy. I consider it beautiful.
Could you expand on the beautiful answer?
Things that are easy to obtain, I don't know if I can consider them beautiful. If it's common, then it's common. But if it's something you have to strive for, something that sticks out as not normal or unusual, that makes it in and of itself special. And things that are easy to get are easy to come by, but something you have to work hard for or just stands above the rest.
What is it that you find beautiful?
A really happy family. It all gets along. That's pretty beautiful to me.
Hey there, thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and to finish this off, why don't you tell me, what do you find beautiful?